Can you hear? All right, now it's not muted. All right, it should be here. All right, hopefully that's right. Anyhow, Luca Petta, I don't know if it was a typo. Okay, perfect. You can hear me? Hey, Frank Simon, what's going on? What's up, Chuck Gill? Hey, Mom. Something's wrong with your feed. It's making a noise. Now you can hear me. You know what? I hope you can hear me. Somebody should tell me. All right. Anyway, just in case you guys can, I want to say happy Sunday night. I cannot believe it's July 31st. I cannot believe August is starting. And I cannot believe it's been months since I've done story time with Donna Vee. I am in the story time room. I'm sitting in a different spot. I'm sitting in the room in the same spot that I'm always in for Open-Minded Mystics. And I'm really just here to share some really incredible news. Thank you so much, Chuck. I'm so excited that you're here. So this is the news. The news is that no matter what is going on, you have to be a silver lining hunter, silver lining finder. That's what I like to call myself anyway. And it's been crazy. And, you know, we share so many things on Facebook and Instagram and whatnot about what goes on in our lives. And I know lately I shared that my hot water heater broke, and then I shared that my air conditioning broke in the salon, and all these crazy things. And I still managed to keep a smile on my face because there's still so many other positive things that are going on. One of the most exciting things and announcements I have is that, let's see, well, I have my health, that's for sure. And another thing is that Open-Minded Mystics will be doing a live event for the first time since we started, and we're like on episode 84 tomorrow, coming in September. No, yeah, it's September, because I just cannot, I can't even keep it until tomorrow. What's up, Angelique? Angelique, another bright light in my life, my eyelash guru. She is amazing. What's up, Matt? I'm so excited to see you. Oh, thank you so much. I try so hard to be positive all the time, and it's not always easy. It is definitely not always easy. There are moments where it's like, oh, you want to scream and you want to yell, but what is it going to do, right? What is it going to do? So you have to just keep going. And one of the things I will tell you is today I had this amazing lunch with some of my besties and one of my new besties. In fact, I feel like we are definitely linked in a different lifetime and reconnected in this lifetime, because the chills were had so many times today. It just from being in the same room, it was amazing. And I had to share that. But I also wanted to share, hey, Brian, how are you? Nice to see you. I just haven't been on in a while, and I miss my Facebook family. Frank Simon, what's going on? Yes, it has, right? Facebook has changed your life, my life in a positive way. The connections we've made, it has been amazing. I love it. Brian saying hi, Chuck. I love it. Everybody knows each other. We've created this amazing, awesome, beautiful network. And one of the things that I set out to do was elevate the vibration of the global population, one kind word, one good deed, one day at a time. And today I was showing my friend Cheryl some stuff where I collaborated with my friend Tracy, AKA, yes, I love this. I love this so much. I do. Aunt Sheila. And I was showing her the Mother's Day episode, and I have an episode with Santa Claus, and I have an episode with different comics that came on and friends that came on and who wrote books and what not. But it was an amazing experience, and I'm sure it's going to make a comeback at one point. But I thought it might be fun tonight on the 31st to look at, you remember this book, A Beginner's Guide to the Universe, Uncommon Ideas for Living an Unusually Happy Life by author Mike Dooley. I love it. Yes, story time with Donna Vee. I tell you right now, one day it's got to come back, because I feel like it's missing from my life. And I have to say that the day that my hot water heater broke, I posted on Facebook that I was having the issue. And Ryan Duvenin wrote in the comments, call me. And I did. And one of the most magical things happened. He is a local to Nutley, Bloomfield, Belleville plumber. And he's an amazing light. And he did such a beautiful thing for me. He came to my rescue. Yes, I understand it was his job. But listen, just like I have fixed some bad haircuts and some really rapid timing, this gentleman who I knew for years and reconnected through Facebook with, like years ago, came into my home and said the most kind thing ever. I was bringing him down the basement, and I don't know what your guys' basements look like and houses look like, but my basement's pretty much like a typical basement, okay? And well, I mean, laundry on one side and jet skier on the other, because I do my, podcast, like Girls Gone Green. You guys know Girls Gone Green. I think the pillow's over there somewhere. I don't know where it is, but anyhow, football season's coming back. Thank God, because if you have to end summer for any reason, it's got to be for football season. Well, I will tell you this. You have not gotten a haircut since you stopped by my shop 2 years ago. Well, you're going to have to come by or figure it out. We'll have to call each other and just like call me and we'll figure it out. But COVID changed so much stuff. And I mean, quarantine changed so much for so many people. But for me, the most positive light was just starting the story time, right? So Ryan Dubinin was in my basement and I said the words, "Excuse my basement. I'm really sorry for the mess. And I do a podcast for the Jets. And that's why there's Jet stuff all over and Eagle stuff. I mean, Tracy stuff is still down there. I mean, I didn't lose it in the flood. It's amazing how it survived." And you know what he said? "Oh, I know." He said, "Because it was you who gave me hope during quarantine with story time with Donna Vee." Now, this guy is like a 6'5" like guy, right? And he's awesome. And yes, Ryan, you're gonna have to do that. I would love that. And he's like this like 6-foot guy, but he's got a 10-year-old daughter who was 8-year-old at the time when we were locked down. And what was really amazing about it is when he said the words, "You know what? You gave me hope when we didn't think there was hope. And you brought positivity when no one else was bringing positivity." And I was like, really? I did that for you with my like children's books? That is so sweet. So I thought, that was a sign. I'm going to take that as a sign that so many people still need positivity. So many people still need things to look forward to. And I'm not going to stay on for really a long time. This is going to be like a quick video, and I'm going to actually repost it probably on Instagram, because Instagram still does not like go with the algorithms with StreamYard. You can't just like, I can't figure out how to get it all together where everything's live at once. But I say that we pick a page from A Beginner's Guide to the Universe, a little yellow book. Hey, there's so many people here that watch Storytime. So if you want to shout out a page number, I will tell you this. I would love to read a positive message tonight together with you guys. And let's see what this says. Oh, my mom said 62. You know what? So here's a positive note. My house is finally under attorney review, waiting for the contract. Good for you. I love that for you, Frank. 47 from Chuck Gill. All right. So I'm out of respect for the order, and because it's my mom, I'm going to start with my mom. I love it. My mom's got a page. Chuck Gill, Brian Flammer. All right. Are you guys ready? So my mom first, page 62. Let's see. All right. Let's see what 62 is. I have not read out of this book since Storytime, and it is just such an uplifting book. I cannot wait to see what the messages are for tonight, you guys. All right, here we go. Always, the thing that didn't work out for your it's one of those carryover from the page before. So let me just see what the last words are from the page before are. And Chuck says, "Yeah, Mom." I love it. Okay. All right, 61. Oh, because 61's a big like old lesson page. Okay, here we go. Always, the thing that didn't work out for your very, very best really did. You didn't choose this lifetime thinking it would be without challenges. You chose it in large part for the challenges you'd likely have. When something troubling, difficult, or painful happens, look to see what it makes possible that wouldn't have otherwise been possible, and you'll find at least part of its reason for happening. The path to enlightenment must include accepting full responsibility for your own happiness and accepting full responsibility for your own unhappiness. Wow. My clap machine is over there, but that like deserves definite claps. It even deserves like a gong. All right. Here's what I want to say about that. That's so true. You got to find the silver linings. I am definitely a silver lining seeker, a silver lining hunter, and I try so hard. Like, for instance, right? It is when the hot water heater went. Ryan Dubinin was there. He came and he like fixed it up. And not only that, I just got that message, that powerful, positive message about the fact that he loves story time. I mean, how amazing is that? All right, Chuck Gill, you're up next. Page 47. Let's see what we have here. 47. Let's see. It's got to be his age, right? When the fear of things staying the same exceeds the fear of failure, things happen. I'm going to read that one again. When the fear of things staying the same exceeds the fear of failure, things happen. A dream not followed by consistent action points either to thoughts of contradiction or misunderstandings. These are deep. These are like fortune cookie deep kind of messages. Hoping, wishing, and praying shouldn't ever be confused with doing. That's right, action. And you were not born to wait, Chuck. You were born to create. That's absolutely true. It only takes 1 second in time for everything to fantastically change for the better. And you're far more likely to have one such second by actively living as many as you can. And that is like so true, right? So many times when we get like sad or down in the dumps, we think things are not working out for us, we retreat to where? The couch. We need to retreat to the feet. You need to walk and get out there and get the momentum going. And it's not always easy. I will say adopting a dog makes it easier because it gives you a reason to walk in the neighborhood and talk to yourself without looking crazy, because it just looks like I'm talking to the dog. And if you can't adopt a dog, maybe volunteer to go walk a dog, like at a rescue or something. But all I could say is just get outside, walk, and get the momentum going, because you know what? You were not born to wait. You were born to create. Thank you so much, Chuck Gill, for page 47. All right, Brian Flammer, page 70. Let's see what we got here today. If you want to choose a page, you know what the rules are, right? I think it's from like page 7 to 158, if I remember correctly. It is exactly that. Page 7 to 158 have great messages. And yes, 'tis true, he says. 'Tis true, never put it off. Never fear the unknown. Seize the moment. That is so true. So Brian Flammer, let's see your message next. Page 70. All right. I'm excited. It must be really good because look at this. There's a heart around page 70 because, you know, we read from this book every morning with Storytime with Donna Vee, and it was our nugget of truth. And I love these. Okay, ready? Oh, I love this one so much. The only way to find your way is to first be lost. To make it big, start out small. To fall in love, first feel none. So any such feelings of being lost, feeling small, missing love, or the like should be seen as signs. Oh, signs that you've made a really big and daring wish. And the manifestation process has already begun. That is so true. You know, we manifest things all the time, and then you have to align with the energy that you already have it. I want to read that again for you. The only way to find your way is to first be lost, to make it big and start out small. To fall in love, first feel none. So any such feelings of being lost, feeling small, missing love, or the like should be seen as signs that you've made a really big and daring wish. And the manifestation process has already begun. Brian, it is deep, right? This book is deep. I love this book so much. It's the Little Yellow Book, A Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike Dooley. Uncommon Ideas for Living an Unusually Happy Life. He wrote this for his daughter. It's a really amazing book. So I'm going back in case somebody wants to know which page it is. It's 70, and I'm continuing to read. Of all the joys on earth, few compare to the crowning glory of achieving against the odds, succeeding in the face of peril, or triumphing over adversity. Yet in every such case, without exception, the poor odds, peril, and adversity must come first. That is so true. That's so true. Are you lost? Or are you just not there yet? Hey, Stephen Wright. I believe that's a Stephen Wright line. I love Stephen Wright. It's like, can't have it all. Where would you put it? And wait, I'd love to have everything, but wait, no, that's not it. Oh, the world's a small place, but I wouldn't want to paint it. Talking a lot about something that bothers you is a pretty good sign you've got something profoundly liberating to learn. That is so true. I will say this. You know, what we speak about increases. So if we can speak positive thoughts and about positive things, then they will increase. Hey, Jerry Reesby, happy Sunday night to you. Long time no see. I decided to come back on live. I haven't been live in a while under the umbrella of Donna Vee or Story Time with Donna Vee. And I thought, you know what? It's been a crazy few weeks for so many people. Some people have gone through so much. It's like, I don't know. You know, I look at Facebook and I know I like to say that some people are not passive aggressive. They're passive impressive. Let me say that again. Passive impressive. They only post the positive stuff. And there's not really, like, that's not real. Like, to me, that's just not real. Like, I definitely don't like to post negative, like, stuff, right? I'll post like, oh my God, my hot water heater's going. I need some help, whatever. But I will say this. The people that only post like that great things are happening, I don't know. I think it's good to share a little bit of both. But I know so many people have gone through so many things lately, profound loss, pain. And I just felt like I wanted to come on and like bring a little bit of joy to the night. It's the 31st of July. Tomorrow's August 1st. We are going to make big announcements tomorrow on Open Minded Mystics about our first live event that will be happening in September. And yeah, happy Sunday night to you. Oh, page 10. Okay, look at that. Jerry Reesby is a friend of yours too. He is a friend of so many people. Like, I love the connections and friendships. Raise your hand or put something in the comments if you made friends through Storytime with Donna Vee, because I am like seeing so many different people that, thank you, you're so sweet, that made friends through Storytime with Donna Vee. And I know I was talking about it today. It's been a while since I visited it. But like, the truth is I started it out for a very simple reason. Because during that lockdown period, I knew so many of my friends had little kids, and my kids were in their 20s. And I was just like, I got to do something. And I also needed to do something to keep myself up and happy and joyful and distracted, because otherwise, I didn't want to get dragged down. I also made sure that it was from 10 to 11. So I made sure I was up and awake, because that's the hour I used to go to work, was 10 a.m. And I didn't want to lose that momentum. And then that's the reason why, in all honesty, my salon doesn't even open right now until noon, because I really found Storytime with Donna Vee to be so important to my mental health. And I knew it was so important to so many else's mental health that I was like, yeah, I'm doing the same thing, and I'm going into work later. And guess what? I've survived for 2 years, and that salon open, and I start at noon, and people think it's crazy, except for Saturdays. I start at 9:30, and like, it's so hard. Anyhow, all right, page 10 for Jerry Reesby, my friend Jerry Reesby. Let's see if we can find page 10. Guys, if you want a page, any page from 7 to 158, okay? All right, page 10 for Jerry Reesby in Texas. Yeah! It's not the unseen that's fiction, but the seen. What you can touch will one day disappear. What you can feel will last forever. Oh, that is a good one. The truth will not only set you free, it'll slay all the dragons, banish all the fears, heal what hurts, fill what's empty, clear what's confused, connect all the dots, lighten what's heavy, bring friends together, turn dust to gold, and raise the sun. That's amazing. To see more and more of what's missing fully explains the evolution of consciousness within time and space. Let me read that one again. I forgot a word, and it makes more sense if all the words are there. To see more and more of what we're missing fully explains the evolution of consciousness within time and space. I'm trying to think if I can remember one of my favorite pages, and for some reason, I thought it was 23. That's Yogi's birthday number. It's one of my favorite numbers. And guess what? It also has a heart around it. So if no one else has a page number to pick, then I'm going to read that, and I will definitely say goodnight. Well, maybe I should read a little book. How about that? I'm going to read a book. And then 23. All right, are you ready? The first book I ever started out with, and one of the last books I ever finished with. I Love You Just the Way You Are by Virginia Miller. One of my favorite books I used to read to my daughters, and one of the favorite books I would have as a bonus book. And I'm wondering, let's see, I remember Jim Tomlinson used to come on and say, "Good morning, sunshine." And so many people used to come on. I have a Squishmallow that was mailed to me from Massachusetts. I mean, my memories are flooding back right now, and they're amazing. Okay, here we go. You ready? For all of you out there that are fans of this book, this is for you. One day, Bartholomew was grumpy. His ears were cold. Nah. Wrap your scarf around your ears to keep them warm, asked George. Or said George. Bartholomew. But Bartholomew was still grumpy. His legs felt too stumpy. Brian, you're so welcome. I'm going to read page 23 as soon as I'm done with this book. There's like 3 pages. I'll carry you, said George. Aww. At home, Bartholomew's porridge was too lumpy. His tummy was too plumpy. Nah. And he was too small. Nah. I'll feed you, said George. Aww. At that time, Bartholomew hid. Nah. Nah. He did not like anything at all. What a day, said George. You've been so grumpy. Your legs have felt stumpy. Your porridge was too lumpy and your tummy too plumpy. Oh, nah. But, Ba, I love you just the way you are. Bartholomew felt better. He kissed George. Oh, and he brushed his teeth all by himself. Time for bed, Ba, said George. We both need a little rest. Nah, said Bartholomew. I love that so much. So cute, right? Oh, gosh, I miss story time. All right, page 23, and then off to bed for all of you. Here we go. The wiser you are, the easier life gets. But then, the happier you are, and the less you need easy. By all means, seek to change the things you don't like and to manifest the things you do. Just don't put off your happiness for either. Happiness is the one option you'll always have that no one can deny you. The law of happy states, however happy you've ever been, you will one day be happier. The path to enlightenment is not a path at all, but a metaphor for the time it takes to live in joy no matter what. I love this book. I love sharing this book. I love sharing this book. Oh my God, amazing. You guys, thank you so much for watching and tuning in for a little joy on a Sunday night. And don't forget to check us out tomorrow night, Open Minded Mystics, because guess what? We're going to be talking about being present, staying present, and making an announcement about our first live event in September. I'm so pumped. Oh, Brian, I needed that. So thanks for being here. Mom, Jerry, Chuck, anybody that's checked in but maybe didn't say hello. Frank Simon, what's going on? Angelique, If you liked or loved the post, Luca Petta, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all watching. It's been fun. It's been real. And now I'm going to put my feet, I'm going to put my feet up. I think I might watch TV. I don't really watch a lot of TV, but I think I might. So thank you and namaste. I will see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Mwah! Don't forget, together we can elevate the vibration of the global population. One kind word, one good deed, one day at a time. Oh, yeah. And you know what else? I'm going to send you a hug. Put your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right. Give yourself a hug for me. Squeeze yourself so tight. And know that I love you. And everything's going to be all right. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good night. Bye. Thanks, Chuck. Oh, you're so welcome. Good night.